found in the works by the Chinese writer, Mr. Xuemo. And we are mainly talking about the literature, the spirituality, and inner peace, mind, and the nature of the mind through found in the works by the Chinese writer Mr. Xuemo. And there is a new English edition just published and has already reached the top 1 on Amazon. It is the Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart by Xuemo Spiritual Yoga series. And it is available on Amazon. This book is a wisdom guide that focuses on the mind and the nature of the mind, teaching modern individuals how to transform from slaves of the external world into masters of their own minds. Xuemo regards cultivating spiritual autonomy as the most important practice in life and distills the traditional Mahamudra yoga into a form of mindful yoga that is easily understood by contemporary readers. So reclaim the throne of your heart, and I'd like to share the preface with you. You will know more about this book. Let me show you this book. Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart by Xuemo. If you're new here, tell me where you're from. And it's always happy to see people from different of the world gathering here. And thank you for your time. Thank you for your support. To anyone who's here, welcome, and please subscribe to our channel if you're new here. If you are our old friends, then please share our channel to more of your friends. Thank you for your support. Okay, reclaim the throne of your heart. So what is a heart? What is a heart? Have you ever think about this? This question, what is a heart? Or what is the mind? Hi, everyone new. If you're new here, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Hello. I see so many new friends here. Tell me where you're from, and good blessing from China. Here we are mainly about the literature, the inner strength, inner peace. We are talking about the mind and the nature of the mind. And hope our talking and our sharing will inspire, give you a little bit inspire and inner strength. Yes. Many readers say that Xuemo's work can illuminate people's inner light. Hi, Forsaken. Are you new here? Hello. Welcome to our channel. Yeah, then please subscribe to our channel. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Thank you. So today we are going to talk. Oh, you did it. Thank you so much. Thank you for your support. Our channel is mainly about the philosophy and ideas and teachings found in the works by the Chinese writer Mr. Xuemo. This is Mr. Xuemo. And he has written over 80 titles and have been translated into 28 languages, including English, Spanish, Russian, Korean, and Spain, and so on. and has been translated 28 languages. The latest English edition book of Xuemo is Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. So it is about master your mind and master your destiny. So I'm going to share the preface in the book. The preface of the book Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart is, what is a heart? And throughout ages, sages and masters have written volumes upon volumes about the heart. Yet for many in this era, the heart remains merely a word. Hi, so many new friends here. Welcome. Oh, you know, tomorrow is a very interesting holiday. Not a national holiday, but it is a holiday by ourselves. Hello, welcome. This is a heart. Okay, welcome. And tomorrow it is May the 20th, and in China, the digit 520 pronounced like I love you. So tomorrow is a special holiday for us. Yes. So we have the heart-shaped chocolate. Yes. 520 means I love you. The same pronunciation as I love you in China. Hi, heart-shaped. Hello. I don't know what you are saying. I don't know what does it mean. Sorry about that. So throughout the ages, sages and masters have written volumes and volumes about the heart. Yet for many in this era, the heart remains merely a word. And Xuemo has spoken extensively on the subject. The heart, Xuemo, we speak here is not the physical organ, nor the chaotic mind. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing the information. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you. We'll do that. Are you going to subscribe to our channel? Thank you so much. So the heart we speak here is not a physical organ, nor the chaotic mind, nor the complex construction of Yogasara philosophy. Rather, it is the core of our subjectivity, our inner autonomy. Only a heart that is self-governing truly belongs to us. Yes. Okay, I'm talking about the reclaim the throne of your heart. Okay. Reclaim the throne of your heart. It is the core of our subjectivity, our inner autonomy. Inner autonomy. And if you have any opinion or idea about the topic we are talking about, leave your message here. What is a heart? Looking for the book. Okay, so we are not the heart we speak of we speak of here is not the physical organ, nor the chaotic mind, nor the complex construct of Yogasara philosophy. Rather, it is the core of our subjectivity. It is the nor the complex construct of Yogasara philosophy. Rather, it is the core of our subjectivity, our inner autonomy. Only a heart that is self-governing truly belongs to us. Only a heart that is self-governing truly belongs to us. Hi, Eva. Hello. Thank you for your support. Thank you. You are doing your homework. What is time? What is the time in your country? I just had my lunch. Yes, it is Joanna. Yes. Let me say hello. Hello, Eva. Hello. I just. Okay. Wow, 1 o'clock a.m. midnight. So I don't know. It is too late or too early for you to still wake up there. So yes, a little bit, but I'm good. I had a cup of coffee, but don't drink coffee on. Hi, Eva. I'd like to know how old are you? Why can't you sleep? Because in my childhood or at a young, you're still only 11 and you just can't sleep. Wow. And which country are you from? Share with me. Because you know, in I seldomly my sleeping is quite good. Florida, okay, Orlando. Oh, yes, I wear a pink sweater today. Yes. Okay. So I, for me, I never have the sleeping problem because I always, since my childhood, I always have very nice sleeping quality. What do you think if you can, maybe you can try honey every day? You know, the warm water with honey. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Serpico. Hello, welcome. And oh, you get nightmares and can't sleep. Really? Sorry to hear that. Yeah, Eva, you can try the honey, and you can for honey is very good for for sleep uh for sleeping, and you should put honey into warm water instead of hot water. So warm water is very important for honey, and then drink every day. I think it will improve your sleeping quality. Okay, I think honey with the warm water is the best match. So you can try that. You can try that. Hey, I see three old friends here. You can leave your message, whatever you want to talk about. Okay, Eva, if you don't have the. Okay, Kevin. Really? Then what about, hey, what about in the afternoon, do some exercises, and make yourself very, you know, use the full of your energy. Then you go to bed and just lie down and you go to sleep. Oh, you're a gymnast. Then you should have a lot of exercise every day, but you still cannot sleep well. Okay, and try honey with warm water. No other things makes the best match. Honey and warm water every day, and after a long time, maybe a month, you will see some improvements. Eva, by reading Xuemo's books makes me feel good. Thank you, Eva. Thank you for your message. I will share with my colleague. Okay, they will be very happy to see that. I know you have almost finished 3 works by Xuemo, right? 有一个11岁的小女孩，她有一位11岁的小女孩，她即将读完3本玄木老师的作品，然后她说她有很严重的睡不着觉的那个习惯。她说看玄木老师的书会使她感觉比较好。Share my Excel about room. Really? I was bed for 3 hours straight, but I still can't sleep. So I did my homework and came here. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. What about, are you lying on your bed or are you, oh, you are sitting. You are sitting now, right? Hey, Eva. What about just sitting still and looking at Xuemo's eyes? Are you listening to me, Eva? Hi, Eva, are you there? Hi, Adeo. Eva, do what I say, please. Close your eyes, listen to comfort videos. Don't look at your phone in bed. Yeah, Eva, I think if you are staying in our live stream, you can try this. Slow your breath. Slow your breath and focus on your breath. Sit there, don't just scroll, don't pay attention to any other things, and look at Xuemo's eyes. Don't focus on your study in the midnight. Put it aside. Look at Xuemo's eyes. and slow down your breath. Slow down your breath, Eva. And you don't need to read the message, but just staring at Xuemo's eyes and slow down your breath. Try it. Yes, look into Xuemo's eyes. Yeah. And for you, I slowed down my speaking. Focus on your breath. And just try to listen to Xuemo's heartbeat. Try to listen to Xuemo's heartbeat. Yeah, that's really it is it is not about the result. It is the trying to listen, the process it makes sense. Then you don't do that. Then you just focus on your breath and slow down your breath. And I will share the content by Mr. Xuemo. I think you can lying down in your bed, Eva, and listen to the paragraphs from Xuemo's work. So, throughout the ages, sages and masters have written volumes upon volumes about the heart. Yet for many in this era, the heart remains merely a word. Xuemo have spoken extensively on the subject. The heart I speak of here is not the physical organ, nor the chaotic mind, nor the complex constructs of Yogasara philosophy. Rather, it is the core of our subjectivity. Yeah, just lying in your bed and listen to the paragraphs, and don't think anything else. And even you can just staring at Xuemo's eyes, and don't read the messages. Don't read the messages. It's okay. Yeah, you can just listen to my reading, and you can close your eyes or staring at Xuemo's eyes. The heart we are speaking here is not the physical organ, nor the chaotic mind, nor the complex constructs of Yogasara philosophy. Rather, it is the core of our subjectivity, our inner autonomy. Only a heart that is self-governing truly belongs to us. The heart is of two kinds, the true heart and the false heart. The heart that can act with autonomy is the true heart. The heart that cannot is called the false heart. When the tides of the times come surging in, many cannot remain centered. Their hearts fluctuate with the value systems of the age, swayed by prevailing trends and collective preferences. In Luminous Mahamudra, the essence of mind training, Xuemo once wrote, "You may open your eyes wide and behold the smoke and slaughter blanketing the world. You may turn on the television and see the mangled bodies of children torn by terror and violence. You may look around and question the souls who have lost their spiritual sanctuaries. You may quiet your breath and search for the greed that scorched your soul. Indeed, you, I, and all of us need a breeze of coolness. The smile of a wise one, a trace of serene transcendence, a gentle tolerance wrapped in humanity. When I speak of letting the heart belong yourself, I mean cultivating a truly autonomous heart. I spent I spent 20 years in retreat and seclusion, practicing luminous Mahamudra teachings of the Shambhakaku lineage. Before I could say that I truly had a clear, cool heart that belonged to myself, this book shares some of the insights I gained along that spiritual journey. For those who don't have the opportunity or time to enter retreat, this book offers a reference, a spark of inspiration, a glimpse into another path of awakening. For those who don't have the opportunity or time to enter retreat, this book offers a reference, a spark of inspiration, a glimpse into another path of awakening. Although the perspectives in this book originate from religious wisdom, they transcend religion. For those tormented by inner afflictions in the modern world, its teachings can offer genuine relief. Among my students have been individuals with terminal illness, depression, those in despair, those struck by severe life blows, and those who've faced countless hardships. After reading my works, have found solace from suffering. Some even attained awakening, saw their true nature, and entered the path of Mahamudra, becoming individuals with truly self-governing hearts. The reason why I named this book as spiritual yoga, I named this series the spiritual yoga series, is that my writings embody the spirit of self-mastery. If I were a computer running a program of wisdom, and you were another computer seeking such a program, then my words would serve as the data cable between us. Hi, Eva. Xuemo is here in the academy every day, but he's not doing the live stream these times. Through this transfer, something essential is passed on, and that is why many readers, by simply reading my books, have found release from suffering. In Chinese history, there have been many who attained realization simply by chanting scriptures. The principle is the same. Hi, Eva. Thank you for your message. Through this transfer, something essential is passed on, and that is why many readers, by simply reading my books, have found release from suffering. In Chinese history, there have been many who attained realization simply by chanting scriptures. The principle is the same. And one great master once said, for one who has realized emptiness, the words okay again. Why I named this book as spiritual yoga series that is that my writing embody the spirit of self-mastery. If I were a computer with wisdom, I were a computer running a program of wisdom, and you were another computer need this system, seeking such a program, then my words is the data cable. Then my words would serve as the data cable between us. Through this transfer, something essential is passed on. And that is why many readers, by simply reading my books, have found a release from suffering. In Chinese history, there have been many who attained realization simply by chanting scriptures. The principle is the same. Through this transfer, something essential passed on. And that is why many readers, by simply reading Xuemo's works, they found release from suffering. Hi, if you have any topic or anything you want to talk about, please leave your message here. In Chinese history, there have been many who attained the realization simply by chanting scriptures. The principle is the same. One great master once said, for one who has realized emptiness, the words that flow from his realization are no different from the Dharma body of the Buddha given teachings. This is known as the wisdom Dharmakaya manifesting in the form of words. One great master once said, for one who has realized the emptiness, the words that flow from his realization are no different from the Dhamma body of the Buddha giving teachings. This is known as the wisdom Dharmakaya manifesting in the form of words. The words flow from his realization. It's no different. Are no different from the Dhamma body of the Buddha giving teaching. And this is known as the wisdom Dhammakaya manifesting in the form of manifesting in the form of words. For those with karmic Hi, Eva, what are you calling for? Hello, I'm still here. So for those who with karmic affinity, hey. For those with karmic affinity, I also encourage the further study of Champakagu Mahamudra Yoga, which have been praised as pure as gold. I do talk to Gary. I do. But I think I know that Eva, yes, for those with karmic affinity, I also encourage the further study of Shambhakagu lineage, which has been praised as pure as gold. When I first encountered it 20 years ago, I was astounded, astounded by its profundity. After 2 decades of disciplined cultivation, I realized that what I had initially received was only the key to a great treasure trove. Without those 20 years of practice, the key would have remained just a key. But with those years, I have now entered the vault and seen its priceless treasures. This is a form of wisdom and science deeply needed by today's world and humanity. Okay, philosophy guy is scary. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I have made a vow. I have made a vow that to share this treasure with the world, to benefit as many people as possible. Therefore, even for those with a karmic connection, simply reading a book grounded in right view and wisdom can bring freedom from suffering and the attainment of joy. And for those who don't necessarily follow any religion, the correct view and wisdom conveyed in this book remain equally vital. A heart nourished with deeper insight will, without doubt, grow stronger. Okay, Eva's favorite books are Harry Potter and Xuemo's Love Letters from Goddess. Thank you. 啊，这什么意思啊？这是给我的吗？真的吗？真的假的？真的啊？不能再说不相信，你要收回去了。Okay. Hey, share with you. I'm so happy that tomorrow is May the 20th. In China, May the 20th, 502, the pronunciation is very close to I love you in Chinese. So tomorrow is like a very special holiday for us, but it is not like a national holiday. But we ourselves, the young generation, take it as like a holiday expressing your love. And guess what? Wendy just came in. Yeah, you know, because only Chinese knows. Yeah, from Wendy. From Wendy. Because 502 in Chinese, its pronunciation is I love you, 我爱你, 520, 我爱你. So no other country pronounce like that, right? So only Chinese. So tomorrow, 502, May the 20th. Yay! Yesterday, I was crying for something. Wendy gave me a box of chocolate, and I eat many of them. Yeah. This chocolate to me, Wendy gave it to me, and I stopped crying, and I feel very happy. And today, when I come into the live stream, I saw this chocolate on the desk. I think, no way. Why should she give me the chocolate again? I feel so good. So then she just came in and said, "These are for me. These are for me." What a nice day. Yes, Wendy is very nice to me. For tomorrow's festival, I don't have anything to give to her, but during the days we've been spending time together, I always give her something to. Sometimes these people are bots. What is bots? Typical. What am I crying for? Okay, why am I crying? Let me think of, because I'm a little bit. Okay, why am I crying yesterday? Okay, I'm handling something and there is a difficulty. I'm working on something and there is a difficult. I cannot. There is a little difficult to do that, and I'm so confused that why such a person that is so easy to reach any achievement, but when after coming in this team, it's so hard to do things and to have any result here. Yesterday, I faced the same issue, and I started crying. And so Wendy gave me the chocolate, and I am happy. And today, when I came into the office, there is another box of chocolate again. I'm so surprised. I think no way it is not for me. It's for herself and for tomorrow's holiday. Maybe she will use it in the live stream. And but she just came in and said, "This is for me." I'm so surprised. I'm so glad. I'm so happy. Okay, share with you chocolate. Okay, let's continue sharing the paragraph from the book Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. So for general yoga practitioners, the right view presented here will serve as a powerful aid in their practice. For any cultivation without right view can never reach true fulfillment. Okay, the next topic we are going to share is transcending the mundane world, seeking the meaning of life. And in life, each soul is like a feather carried by the winds of karma, drifting aimlessly without refuge or anchor, unaware of the destiny that awaits. Yet the youth often do not fear these drifting winds. To them, the higher purpose of life seems distant and obscure. Higher purpose of life it seems distant and obscure. Their greatest concern is not the pursuit of enlightenment, but the fear of never finding someone to love, or being unable to love deeply. Without experiencing love, even a life of divine serenity can seem hollow. They admire the Mandarin dogs more than sages for having yet to taste the sorrows of the world. They seek only its sweetness, enraptured by the hope. Their hearts yearn solely to find the one they can love with all their beings, with all their being. Amid his arduous quest, she finally appeared, a maiden whose smile shimmered like the tranquil waters of an autumnal lake. Her smile stirred his soul, much like the gentle rippling of autumn waters, awakening within him a profound blend of joy and melancholy, both intimate and from afar. This was the essence of love. Her presence, pure and luminous, softened the edges of his longing, nurturing his spirit, no longer content with fleeting sparks of joy like fireworks. Oh, nice topic here. Eva's question, what do you like the most, Gary? And there is a very nice answer. I like freedom and love and wisdom. Eva says, I meant food. I like it. Gary likes Italian. What's my favorite food? Oh, it's hard to say because there are so huge. There is a huge number of Chinese food. You know. So what's my favorite food? Hard to say. Maybe the food that made by my grandma. Oh, I know that. It is the bamboo. When 笋怎么说呀？竹子，竹笋。Let me check how to say that. Yeah, I know because I just went to the UK for in the March, and I really enjoy the British breakfast in the hotel. I enjoy every. I've been there for almost 1 month, and the British breakfast put on me 5 kilograms. I really enjoy that, but I can't not say that in my life I love British food the best. No, because of course I love Chinese food the best, but I also love British food. Maybe not British. I don't know. What we enjoy the most is the British breakfast from the hotel, because in the noon and for lunch and dinner, we usually eat Chinese food. Kilograms, because in China we always say kilograms, kgs, 5 kgs. No spice, no spices, no spices. Oh, you like well spiced food? Then you should visit China. For me, from where I was born, we don't eat spicy food, but from I can say large numbers of Chinese people they like spicy food. But for me, no, I'm not. 分享一下，我最喜欢吃的菜是竹笋，因为我从小就生长在一个四面环山的村庄里，然后山上都是竹子，在竹子成为竹子之前，它是很嫩的，在土里的那些笋，然后它长出一个小小的头，向下挖下去的话，有点深度，你就会发现它的根非常深，在它没长得太老之前，我们就把它挖出来吃了。然后，所以我所在的那个家乡是一年四季都是有各种各样笋可以吃，那是我最爱的菜。Okay, I'm talking about my favorite food to GPT and let him translate for me. So wait a second, I will share with you. It is bamboo, but not exactly bamboo because bamboo is very hard, cannot take it as food. But there. Hi Eva, what is Xuemo's latest book? But it is in Chinese. It is called 文心者. Oh, it is also a story. The main character in that book is the 文心者 is a young girl. I think you should read that, but it is in Chinese. If you are interested, I think you can use ChatGPT to translate it, because once it come out from the warehouse, I started reading it and I finished it. It is a huge book and I finished it in 2 days. And then in the following week, I read it again. I took many notes in the book. So I think it's quite. You will love it, Eva. You will love it. Thanks for reminding. Not translated yet, but that book is just come out and very popular, but in Chinese. If you're really interested, you can translate the by ChatGPT. Very convenient now. And for English edition, the latest book is this one, Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. You can try this. This yellow book available on Amazon. So, why don't you translate it? What? The network doesn't work very well. You know, love itself is impermanent, right? So, talking about my favorite food, it is a beautiful memory because it's not only about food, it's connected to the land where you grew up, the mountains, the seasons, and the feeling of home. So bamboo shoots have a very special feeling in Chinese culture too. They grow quietly underground for a long time and then suddenly break through the earth with powerful life force. And the small tip emerging from the soil. And when you dig deeper, you discover how deep and strong the root already is. So in a way, human growth is also like this. Before people see someone's strength, there is often a long period hidden beneath the surface. And bamboo shoots also carry a kind of freshness that many foods don't have, especially when they are just picked from the mountain. The taste is clean, earthy, sweet, and full of spring energy. The reason I love them so much may not only be because they are delicious, but because every bite carries the memory of my childhood mountains and my village life. So we are talking about love itself is impermanent. The man's attachment to love was one of the chains binding him to samsara, preventing him from attaining the liberation. Only when he awakened to the profound truth of impermanence would he understand that nothing, not even love, can be grasped through clinging. So I found the impermanence when I was young. And this revelation has shaped the course of my entire life. And it revealed to me that my purpose in this existence is to create something that brings benefit to the world. My, my writings, I believe, serve to cool the mind, awaken clarity, and offer true joy. Those who read my words, I hope, are left with more wisdom and depth than those who have not encountered them. This is what I perceive as beneficial. Many popular works, instead of uplifting, leave readers emptier, more despondent, offering little of true substance. To invest one's precious time in such endeavors, in my view, is to engage with the useless. My aim in writing is to contribute to what I call relatively eternal things, elements that, while existing within the realm of impermanence, hold lasting value. At a young age, I realized the impermanence, and this relevance influenced my whole life. It revealed to me that my purpose in this existence is to create something that brings benefit to the world. My writings, I believe, serve to cool the mind, awaken clarity, and offer true joy. Those who read my works, I hope, are left with more wisdom and depth than those who have not encountered them. This is what I perceive as beneficial. Many popular works, instead of uplifting, leave readers emptier, more despondent, offering little true substance. Hi, I see someone here. Welcome. If you're new here, please subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. Many popular works, instead of uplifting, leave readers emptier, more despondent, offering little of true substance to invest one's precious time in such endeavors. In my view, is to engage with the useless. My aim in writing is to contribute to what I call relatively eternal things, elements that, while existing within the realm of impermanence, hold lasting value, cultivating such enduring qualities amid the fleeting nature of all things. I believe is the highest pursuit worth dedicating oneself to. In my essay on the personality cultivation of writers from war disaster, Xuemo fiction selection, I reflected on how, in my youth, deep questioning the meaning of life led me into a thoughtful and perplexing disillusionment. I was overwhelmed by the realization that the entire world is impermanent and that nothing endures eternally. This filled me with existential despair. If death is the inevitable end for all, what is the purpose of living? However, this dark cloud of disillusionment was dispelled when I encountered the teachings of Buddhism, when I learned of the Buddha's acts of profound compassion, sacrificing his body to feed the tiger, offering his flesh to the eagle. I uncovered the deep meaning that I had been seeking. This meaning is the transcendence of the spirit. The tiger, the eagle, and the body of the Buddha all return to dust. But the spirit of his selfless actions has transmitted through stories that have endured for millennia. It is this spiritual legacy, this transmission of compassion and wisdom, which illuminates the souls of countless beings. Through it, many have escaped the chains of suffering and found true happiness. This, I realized, is the essence of meaning. Those who remain entangled in the fleeting pleasures of the world, afraid to let go, seldom concern themselves with deep questions. It is only when the veil of life's illusions begin to lift, when the transient nature of existence becomes clear, that one is compelled to ponder the true essence of life and its purpose. Only then does the mind open to truth beyond the surface, awakening to the deeper realities that underlie all fleeting appearances. In the grand cycle of existence, youth, beauty, and love are transient. They flow and shift, never remaining eternal. The passage of time sweeps all beings along its current, constantly transforming them. In the springtime of life, one is brimming with boundless energy. Yet soon enough, gray hairs sprout and wrinkles etch themselves into one's smooth skin. As days pass and years accumulate, the brilliance of love fades into the simplicity of the mundane. The fervor of romance is tempered, and the once extraordinary becomes ordinary. Marriage, children, and the small joys and sorrows of daily life, tethered to concerns over houses, offspring, or fleeting material possessions. Hi, Sinsin Boy Boy. Hello, welcome. Thank you for your time coming by. Yes, I'm sharing Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart by 雪墨。唉，就是书名有点长，不容易传播。Eternal Love，但是这本书我没读过，我也读不下去。最容易传播的应该是 Eternal Love，看来还得去读这本书。Hi to the one who is watching here. Thank you for your time. As life continues on this well-worn path, some may wonder, will this existence fade unnoticed into obscurity? This is when the wise begin to question the purpose of their being. Why do I live? What have I accomplished in this fleeting lifetime? What is the true meaning of my existence? Will anyone beyond my descendants remember me when I am gone? Have my deeds earned me praise, or am I no different from the masses who live and die in mediocrity? What is my place in this vast world? 翻译非常的好。In this search, one comes to realize that love is not the ultimate purpose of life. Even if love is present, it is not enough. A deep hunger emerges, a yearning to uncover the greater meaning of existence. To discern one's true value in the world and to discover the mission that transcends mere personal desires, this quest reveals itself to be far more significant than the pursuit of love alone. In this pursuit of understanding, one also becomes aware that both family and work are fields riddled with suffering. The relentless rise in prices demands that income constantly grow to keep pace. The presence of deceitful individuals in the workplace renders effort futile. Benefiting others instead, two souls who once vowed to grow old together often find themselves quarreling over the trivialities of married life, especially after the birth of children. Discord and hardship pervade daily life, echoing the Buddha's teaching. All conditioned things are suffering. Recognizing this universal truth becomes a crucial step toward acceptance and ultimately toward liberation from the cycle of suffering. And neither the indulgence in cigarettes nor the finest wine can numb the bitterness of existence. All-night revelry fails to dissolve the sorrow. Temporary pride cannot mask life's inherent struggles, and even the sweetness of love cannot erase the pain that underlies it. Whether one attains their desires or falls short, the suffering seems endless. This is the essence of life, suffering, and it is the heart of this realization that the yearning for liberation is born. I must be free from this relentless cycle of pain. From this seed of renunciation, one begins to seek a way out, a path to liberation. When one witnesses the abruptness of death, the fleeting nature of life is no longer a distant concept, but a visceral truth. In that moment of realization, the heart feels the weight of samsara, and the impermanence of existence becomes clear. Strengthen your faith with the power of a secret. The world is impermanent, and life itself is a vast illusion. When impermanence descends upon us, nothing can be truly relied upon except faith. As all things are formed through the coming together of various circumstances, ever changing and never constant. Therefore, you must make a great vow, anchor your spiritual resolve with the power of a sacred oath. Let this vow become the unwavering force that strengthens your path of practice. This is why Xuemo's words carry power, not because they promise miracles, but because they remind us that a human being can transform life by taking full responsibility for it. His spirit teaches us that we are not powerless, not abandoned, and not waiting for salvation. You are the master of your destiny. You are the source of your own awakening. The force that shapes your life has always been within you. One can transform life by taking full responsibility for one's own life. You are the master of your destiny. You are the source of your own awakening. You are not waiting for salvation. You are the force that shapes your life. The world is impermanent, and life itself is a vast illusion. When impermanence descends upon us, nothing can be truly relied, relied upon, except faith. As all things are formed through the coming together of various circumstances, ever changing and never constant, therefore you must make a great vow, anchor your spiritual resolve with the power of a sacred oath. Let this vow become the unwavering force that strengthens your path of practice. Hi, Sam. Hello, welcome. Yes, um, I'm from China, and I'm introducing the works by the Chinese writer, Mr. Xuemo. Welcome. Thank you for your time, and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much. We are mainly about the spiritual wisdom and human warmth found in works by the Chinese writer, Mr. Xuemo. Is this your first time being here? Do you know Xuemo before? Yeah, welcome to our channel. 把中文和对应的英文整理出来，就是本周背诵内容。The world is impermanent and life is a vast illusion. When impermanence descends upon us, nothing can be truly relied upon except faith. Because as all things are formed through the coming together of various circumstances, ever changing and never constant, ever changing and ever constant. Therefore, you must make a great vow. Anchor your spiritual resolve with the power of a secret oath. Let this vow become the unwavering force that strengthens your path of practice.就刚才的你要明白那一段，就是整段中文和整段英文给我，就不用一句搓一句了。Hi, I see someone here. Welcome to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe to our channel. And I'm introducing the book, Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart. So the world is impermanent and life is a vast illusion. When impermanence descends upon us, nothing can be truly relied upon except faith. As all things are formed through the coming all things are formed through the coming together of various circumstances. Ever changing and never constant. Therefore, you must make a great vow. Anchor your spiritual resolve with the power of a secret oath. Let this vow become the unwavering force that strengthens your path. 如果就你来翻译的话，你会翻译成什么样的英文？你发给我一下。You must understand that the world is impermanence and life itself is a vast illusion. When impermanence suddenly arrives, nothing can truly be relied upon except one's inner faith, because all things are merely temporary gatherings of causes conditions, constantly changing and never fixed. Constantly changing. Therefore, you must make a great vow and use the power of that vow to strengthen the faith of your spiritual path. OK，用你的翻译吧，然后把中文和你的翻译放到一起给我，我可以复制。是它这个翻的有点绕口。You should understand. You must understand that world is impermanent. You must understand that the world is impermanent and life itself is a vast illusion. When impermanence suddenly arrives, nothing can be truly relied upon except one's inner faith. Because all things are merely temporary gatherings of causes and conditions, constantly changing and never fixed. Therefore, you must make a great vow and use the power of that vow to strengthen the faith of your spiritual path. You must understand that the world is impermanent and life itself is a vast illusion. When impermanence suddenly arrives, nothing can truly be relied upon except one's inner faith. Because all things are merely temporary gatherings of causes and conditions, constantly changing and never fixed. Therefore, you must make a great vow and use the power of that vow to strengthen the faith of your spiritual path. Okay, I've been sharing Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart by Xuemo, the whole live session. This book is the latest English edition book by Xuemo, and it is available on Amazon, both in paper edition and Kindle edition. So Reclaim the Throne of Your Heart by Xuemo. Thank you for your support. Thank you. Okay, these are for my live session today. Thank you. Bye.